Le Cheminel. Situated in the Champagne-Moussy region of France, this lake is an ideal location for any UK carp angler, being only a simple 4-hour drive from the port of Calais. This beautiful lake dates back to the early 17th century and is one of the famous Cassini waters created by the monks to breed and provide carp for the table. There is an abundance of breathtaking wildlife here, with wild boar, deer, kingfishers and birds of prey such as kites and osprey, and the scenery is quite simply stunning, with rolling meadows and beautiful positioned swims around the lake providing you with the exceptional views of this stunning venue. The lake itself is 20 acres in size, with depths from 4 to 8 feet with a hard clay bottom, and is located deep within a stunning broadleaf forest, and is quite simply one of the finest settings you will ever experience on your carp fishing travels. The lake boasts excellent carp fishing with carp up to 45 pounds, and there are plenty of features around the lake including reed beds, lily pads, snags and plenty of open water to fish to. The lake itself was previously used for duck shooting until it was purchased in 2007 by the current owners Steve and Rose Wells. The Carp For You team decided to visit this great venue and see exactly what this place had to offer.
It's literally that we've just baited up this whole area all the way along the reed line here. Last night we got a decent hit off the place with 11 fish, up to 29.8, and we're hoping again for tonight. Okay Matty, well, baits are dropped.
They're on it mate, they're on it.
They're on it. Let's go and get the rods out.
Let's do it.
To fish effectively at Etang Le Cheminel, we recommend that you keep your rigs as simple as possible. We use the new carp rigs from Carp Alley Tackle, Pellet and the Carp For You Crab and Black Pepper 18mm boilies, which proved to be a great success, and the use of a bait boat, which can also be hired on site, is not essential but definitely recommended. Keeping the bait going in on a regular basis proved effective, and we aimed to fish to the far margin, which was definitely a productive area. With the use of the Carp For You bait boat and the new bait boat cam, we were able to pinpoint more effectively the areas that we wanted to fish to. Using the built-in fish finder and feature finder proved effective too, and gave us the edge against these extremely wary creatures. It was time to get the rigs out and get ready for what would hopefully be a great night's fishing. Dropping the baits from the Viper right onto our baited areas, it was time to bring the boats back and see how long the carp could resist. With the boat safely back on shore, we settled down for the night, and it was time to prepare for what would happen next. As darkness fell upon us, it was now that our hard work was about to pay off, and with more carp than we could ever have asked for. The buzzers kept screaming well into the night, and it was down to the Carp For You crew to keep up with the red hot action. With the carp constantly gracing the nets, it was hard to keep 3 rods in the water at any one time. There was no time for sleep, and the carp kept us up all night long, with what can only be described as one of the most productive nights carp fishing I can honestly remember. Taking carp throughout the night up to 32 pounds, and with average captures running into the high 20s, we banked a staggering 24 carp between us. This is what it's all about. With the last carp on the bank, it was time to talk to the lake owner to give you the true picture about this incredible venue. Hi Steve.
Hi Andy.
Great venue you've got here.
Thank you very much. I'm pleased with it.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about it, please?
Well, the lake's 20 acres in size. It's what they call a Cassini lake. It's approximately 300 years old. It ranges from 7 feet deep at the dam wall to 3 feet at the shallow end.
Okay, and what sort of size fish would you say that you've got in here on average?
The average size is probably about 20 pounds. The fish stocks are a little bit unknown due to the fact that we've only really just opened, but I myself have stocked 300 fish up to 39 pound that I've bought, and that fish has since come out at 45 pound.
Wow, so I mean what is the biggest actual fish that you think that you've got in here at the moment then?
Well, that is the biggest fish at 45 pound, but we had another new 40 3 weeks ago that came out at 43 pounds. They had grown on from 32. You know, all these fish have been in here now for 3 years, so they've all had a chance to grow. Excellent,
okay. So, I mean, what sort of style of fishing would you recommend to the anglers? I mean, what sort of rigs would you recommend?
Well, at the moment, the fish aren't rig shy, they're not bait shy, nice and simple, and you'll catch fish. You know, the lake bottom's hard, you know, so you don't have to worry about silt or anything, so just nice simple rigs, bottom baits or pop-ups will work.
Right, okay. And what sort of things do you supply on the venues for the anglers?
The facilities on the lake, there's a little lodge that's got 2 toilets and a shower in, plus a little sink for you know, if you want to wash anything up. There's a house on site that the bailiff lives in, which is, you know, got all the facilities. If you're having the meal package here, you know, you can come in, you know, get nice and comfy. We've got English TV, so you can keep abreast of what's happening at home, however gloomy it is at the moment.
Okay then Steve, so how much is it to actually come and fish at Etang Le Cheminel?
Well, at the moment, in 2010, we're charging £200 a week, but for the 2011 season, the prices will be going up to £225.
And that's due to the fact that you've got excellent facilities here and you're providing a little bit more for the anglers?
Yeah, you know, it's a brilliant lake. You know, people are catching plenty of fish, as you can see. From the other footage that's been taken, this is probably, you know, one of the prettiest lakes you can come to. You know, when other people say they've got a mature lake, this is 300 years old, not 30.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's a fantastic venue, Steve. We've had a great time. Thank you very much indeed.